Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day. Don't forget, grab your smartphone and download the Lava Matra app and stay in touch. Guru Maharaj's message is your advantage. The following is a Sri Krishna Chaitanya book compilation given by His Holiness Jaya Pataka Swami Maharaj on August 5th, 2021 in Sri Mayapur, India.
Karoti Vachalam Tathithachalan Vande
Shri Gurum Dinatarinam
Paramananda Madhavam
Shri Chaitanya Mishwaram.
Adihi Om Tat Sat.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees, today we'll continue with the compilation of Shri Krishna Chaitanya book. Today's chapter is entitled Rishimananda Brahmachari Decorates the Road. Under the section, The Lord's Attempt to Go to Vrindavan, Part 2. Chaitanya Charita Mahakavya 20.42 onwards. A devotee with the auspicious name of Murari wrote about his activities from his childhood, knowing his pastimes. Consulting this work, this child had written this work. Putting my hands on my head, with humble words I offer respects again and again to Murari, who was endowed with a blissful and tender mind. By his mercy, this work describing the sweet pastimes of Lord Chaitanya Chandra has become visible.
So, the author of the Chaitanya Charitamrita Mahakavya is giving the credit to reading the Harcha of Rayuta.
So, the author of the Chaitanya Charitamrita Mahakavya is giving credit to the reading of the author of the Murari Gupta Gorcha.
And that has inspired him to expand on the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya.
That had inspired him to expand on the pastime of Lord Chaitanya. May all people joyfully hold the magnanimous word Sri Chaitanya Chandra Charitamrita in their eyes and mind. Simply by seeing the word, people can destroy the violent, insurmountable ocean of samsara.
So, pastimes of Lord Chaitanya
So the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya
can help one to cross over the insurmountable ocean of Kali.
so can help one to cross over the insurmountable ocean of Kali.
Therefore, we're presenting the pastimes as handed down by the different authors.
So therefore we are presenting the pastime as handed down by different authors. I am not capable of praising, offering respects, or acting politely. That people do these things by their power. But may the discerning people, having recourse to their mercy, please give me that mercy as they see fit.
So the author is humbly presenting himself
So the author is humbly presenting himself
and praying for the mercy of the readers.
and praying for the mercy of the readers.
This is the characteristics of the Vaishnava Acharyas.
So this is the characteristics of the Vaishnava Acharya. Sivananda Sen, a devotee full of affection for the most merciful Lord Gaurachandra, appeared on earth. His youngest son wrote this astonishing work out of great foolishness.
On this desire to glorify Lord Chaitanya
So this desire to glorify Lord Chaitanya
and expressed by the youngest son of Sivananda Sena.
Has been expressed by the youngest son of Sivananda Sena.
He calls it foolishness.
He calls this as foolishness.
And we know that is actually a great spiritual offering
We know that it is actually a great spiritual offering
of love and devotion.
of love and devotion. May this work, which describes the ocean of good qualities, the greatest Dhiro Datta, which constantly manifests by its words increasing prema, which describes the pastimes of many great voiced devotees, remain eternally glorious on earth.
This work is describing many
So this work is describing many
transcendental qualities of Lord Chaitanya
transcendental qualities of Lord Chaitanya
and of his devotees.
and all of his devotees.
So therefore the book should be revered to eternity.
So therefore this book should be revered through eternity. May the voice joyfully wear this enjoyable work which destroys the three miseries, whose very seat is prema, whose very essence is great glorification of Lord Gauranga's prema around their necks at all times, seeing the situation in their own hearts, not seeing me.
Also, the author is presenting that
So the author is presenting that
he doesn't have the qualities requisite
we don't have the qualities or requisite
for writing this great work.
for writing this great work.
But since it tries to glorify Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and
But-
his associates,
But since he tries to glorify Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his associates,
it should be accepted
it should be accepted
and kept in the heart.
and should be kept in the heart.
Don't see the deficiencies of the author.
Don't see the deficiency of the author.
See the great qualities of their love manifested by Lord Chaitanya.
See the great qualities of pure love manifested by Lord Chaitanya. This work was completed on the second tithi of the waning moon on Monday in Ashada month in the year 1464 Shakabda. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 16.211.
তবে রাম কেলিগ্রামে প্রভু জইসে গেলা নাটশালা হইতে প্রভু পুনঃ ফিরে গেল আইলা।
The Lord then visited the village known as Ramakeli and the place known as Kanai Natshala. From there, he returned to Shantipur.
And I not Sala and Mount Haley are very close.
So Kanai Natshala and Ramkeli are very close,
Maybe within 30 kilometers.
maybe 10 or 30 kilometers.
30.
30.
And Narayana Sala, Lord Chaitanya returned to Bengal,
So from Kanai Natshala, Lord Chaitanya returned to Bengal
to Shantipur.
to Shantipur. CC Madhya 16.212.
শান্তিপুরে পুনঃ কইল 10 দিন বাস বিস্তারি বর্ণিয়াছেন বৃন্দাবন দাস।
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stayed in Shantipur for 10 days. 10 days. This has all been described very elaborately by Vrindavan Das Thakur.
Maybe some of the descriptions of Lord Chaitanya and Shantipur
Maybe some of the descriptions of Lord Chaitanya and Shantipur
on his return visit
on his return visit
could be ascertained.
that could be ascertained. CC Madhya 16.213.
অতএব ইহাতার না কইল বিস্তার পুনরুক্তি হয় গ্রন্থ বারয়ে অপার।
I will not narrate these incidents because they have already been described by Vrindavan Das Thakur. There is no need to repeat the same information, for such repetition would be unlimitedly increase the size of this book.
Because everybody respected the other authors,
Because everybody respected the other authors,
so one cannot find out the pastimes of the Lord unless you read a variety of books.
so you cannot find out all the pastimes of the Lord unless you read the various books.
So I'm trying to compile all the books into the one,
So I am trying to compile all the books into one,
so that one can read pastimes of the Lord.
so one can read the pastimes of the Lord.
As completely as possible.
That's completely impossible.
As completely as possible.
As completely as possible. Sorry, Guru Maharaj. CB Antya 3.186.
শ্রীপদ্যুন্ম ব্রহ্মচারী নৃসিংহের দাস যাহার শরীরে নৃসিংহের প্রকাশ।
Lord Chaitanya would sometimes manifest in the body of a devotee also.
Lord Chaitanya would sometimes manifest in the body of a devotee also.
And this was one way that the Lord became present.
What's that, Maharaj?
This is one way that the Lord
So this is one way the Lord he became present. Shri Pradyumna Brahmachari was a servant of Lord Narasimha Deva. Lord Narasimha manifested in his body. CB Antya 3.187.
কীর্তনে বিহরে নরসিংহ নেশিরূপে জানিয়া রহিলা আসি প্রভুর সমীপে।
When he understood that Lord Narasimha Deva was enjoying Kirtan pastimes in the form of a sannyasi, he came and joined Lord Chaitanya.
Since Lord Chaitanya is the source of all the avatars,
Since Lord Chaitanya is the source of all the avatars,
so he is not different from the different avatars.
so he is not different from the different avatars.
Narasimhadev, Mahadev,
Nrsingadev, Varahadev,
Balaram,
Balram,
others.
and others.
And so in one sense, Lord Narasimhadev is enjoying Sankirtan pastimes.
So, in one sense, Lord Nrsingadev is enjoying the Sankirtan pastimes.
It depends on which angle you look at things.
It depends on which angle we look at things. CB Antya 8.12.
চলিল প্রদ্যুন্ম ব্রহ্মচারী মহাশয় সাক্ষাৎ নৃসিংহ যার সঙ্গে কথা কয়।
Pradyumna Brahmachari also came. Lord Nrsingadev used to talk with him directly. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 16.214 to 215.
তার মধ্যে মিলিলা জয়ছে রূপ সনাতন, নৃসিংহানন্দ কইল জয়ছে পথের সাজন। সূত্র মধ্যে সেই লীলা আমি তো বর্ণিল, অতএব পুনঃ তাহা ইহা না লিখিল।
Those narrations tell how Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu met the brothers Rupa and Sanatana and how Nrsingananda decorated the road. I have already described this in an earlier synopsis of this book. Therefore, I will not repeat the narrations here. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. This information is given in Adi Leela 10.35 and Madhya Leela 1.155 to 62 and 75 to 175 to 226. CC Madhya, CC Adi 10.35.
শ্রীসিংহ উপাসক প্রদ্যুম্ন ব্রহ্মচারী, প্রভু তার নাম কইলা নৃসিংহানন্দ করি।
The 13th branch was Pradyumna Brahmachari. Since he was the worshipper of Lord Nrsingadeva, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu changed his name to Nrsingananda Brahmachari. Purport by His Divine Grace, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Pradyumna Brahmachari is described in the Antya Leela 2nd chapter of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. He was a great devotee of Lord Chaitanya, who changed his name to Nrsingananda. While coming from the house of Raghav Pandit at Panihati to the house of Shivananda, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared in the heart of Nrsingananda Brahmachari. To acknowledge this, Nrsingananda Brahmachari used to accept as eatables the food of the three deities, namely Jagannath, Nrsingadev, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This is stated in Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela, 2nd chapter, verses 48 through 78. Upon receiving information that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was proceeding toward Vrindavana from Kulia, Nrsingananda absorbed himself in meditation and by his mental activities began constructing a very nice road from Kulia to Vrindavan. All of a sudden, however, he broke his meditation and told the other devotees that this time Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would not go to Vrindavan but would travel only as far as the place known as Kanai Natshala. This is described in Madhya Leela, chapter 1, verses 155 through 162. The Gaur Ganodesha Deepika says, Avaseshascha tatashudeshyo Mishre Pradyumna Samyake. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu changed the name of Pradyumna Mishra or Pradyumna Brahmachari to Nrsingananda Brahmachari. For in his heart, Lord Nrsingadev was manifest. It is said that Lord Nrsingadev used to talk with him directly. CC Adi 10.58.
প্রদ্যুম্ন ব্রহ্মচারী, তার আগে নাম ছিল নৃসিংহানন্দ, নাম প্রভু পাছে তো রাখিল।
The former Pradyumna Brahmachari was given the name Nrsingananda Brahmachari by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. CC Adi 10.59.
তাতে হইল চৈতন্যের আবির্ভাব, অলৌকিক ঐছে প্রভুর অনেক স্বভাব।
In his body there were symptoms of Avirbhava. Such appearances are uncommon, but Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu displayed many such pastimes through his different features. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. In the Gaura Ganodesha Deepika 73 to 74, it is said that Nakula Brahmachari displayed the prowess Avesha, and Pradyumna Brahmachari the appearance Avirbhava of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. There are many hundreds and thousands of devotees of Lord Chaitanya, among whom there are no special symptoms. But when a devotee of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu functions with specific prowess, he displays the feature called Avesha. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally spread the Sankirtan movement, and he advised all the inhabitants of Bharata Varsha to take up his cult and preach it all over the world. The visible bodily symptoms of devotees who follow such instructions are called Avesha. Srila Sivananda Sen observed such Avesha symptoms in Nakula Brahmachari, who displayed symptoms exactly like those of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The Chaitanya Charitamrita states that in the age of Kali, the only spiritual function is to broadcast the holy name of the Lord. But this function can be performed only by one who is actually empowered by Lord Krishna. The process by which a devotee is thus empowered is called Avesh, or sometimes it is called Satyavesh. Pradyumna Brahmachari was formerly a resident of village known as Pyariganj in Kalna. There is a description of him in the Antya Leela of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, 2nd chapter, and in the Antya Khanda of Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat, chapters 3 and 9.
This ashram of Nakula Brahmachari
So this ashram of Nakula Brahmachari
is still maintained quite nicely.
is still maintained quite nicely
Near to Kulna.
near to Kulna.
And on the road from Navadvip to Kulna,
So on the road from Navadvip to Kulna,
maybe after I go,
or maybe after, I don't know,
it's there.
it is there.
And when I went, it was well painted, well maintained.
So when I went there, it was well painted and well maintained.
So this devotee, Lord Chaitanya, appeared in his body.
So this devotee, Lord Chaitanya, appeared in his body.
And you could tell the secret mantra of Shivananda Sena.
So he could tell the secret mantra to Shivananda Sena. Thus ends the chapter entitled Nrsingananda Brahmachari Decorates the Road, Part 2, under the section The Lord's Attempt to Go to Vrindavan.
Do you like our ad-free videos? Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day, and don't forget to like and share our channel.